rival que tiene corazón, es rápido, es elusivo, va a ser una pelea, va a ser una pelea.
Very proud to be here, been all over the world promoting it, and it's always an honor to be here in LA and to be with the fans, and he thinks Amir is a credible rival, he's very fast, and it's going to be quite the challenge. Canelo, a lot has been made about the weight difference between you two, but as I'm standing here next to you, Amir seems like he's just as big, if not even a little bit bigger. What are you most concerned about? The speed, the event itself come May 7th. What concerns you the most?
No, yo creo que es un peleador para dar cualquier peso, ¿no? Es un peleador que tiene estatura. Yo considero a Mexicano un peleador rápido que se va a complicar. Pero bueno, he peleado con todos los estilos y estoy listo para cualquier estilo de rival. Me voy a preparar muy bien para darle a la gente siempre la pelea que espera.
He's a solid fighter. He's obviously a very fast and elusive fighter, and he's going to prepare himself for whatever style that he sees in the ring, and he always comes prepared. Do you get nervous at all, Saul, with the event and the magnitude of the event? You're only 25 years old. You've got a lot of these big events, and they seem to be getting bigger and bigger, and now you're opening up the brand new T-Mobile Arena. Does it add to more pressure?
No, más que presión, es una motivación para mí. Es una motivación poder estar haciendo historia para mi país a mi corta edad. Estoy muy agradecido, soy un hombre bendecido y espero seguir haciendo más historia. Es una responsabilidad muy grande, pero así con esa misma responsabilidad lo va a tomar.
Don't feel pressure. As a matter of fact, I feel motivated and I feel very honored to represent Mexico, and that's what keeps me motivated and working really hard. After this leg of the last promotion, you're going to go back to training camp and focus until we see you May 7th. Are you approaching this fight any different from any other?
No, obviamente no. Siempre cada uno de mis rivales lo respeto, con ese mismo respeto voy a entrenar para hacer una gran pelea y no voy a subestimar a nadie, porque a veces del que menos esperas más te da. Entonces me voy a preparar muy bien para seguir ganando.
Going to hit the training camp right after this. I don't underestimate any opponents, and I respect Amir, and I'm going to continue to train very, very hard and be prepared. Gracias. Amir, can you stand right here? Amir. Saul Canelo Alvarez, Amir King Kong, ladies and gentlemen, it is going down May 7th, T-Mobile Arena.
In America, on Cinco de Mayo weekend, May 7, WBC, Ring Magazine, and lineal middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez, will be making his first title defense against former two-time world champion Amir King Khan. And given the size of the fight, it has a more than appropriate home. It will be the very first sporting event ever at the brand new 20,000 person T-Mobile Arena in the heart of Las Vegas. Our heavyweight champion, King Kong, Luis Ortiz, is facing Tony Thompson, and World Kid Ali is facing Vargas, so that should be a very entertaining card live on HBO this Saturday. At this moment, let me take the opportunity to introduce a man who was very, very instrumental in making this fight happen. So all you know how this fight ended up taking place and happening. It happened through Twitter. Remember that, Amir? So I said to myself, What fighter out there is willing to take on the best? What fighter out there is willing to take the chance, is daring to be great? And I thought about Amir Khan instantly. And let me introduce to you, without any further ado, the man who was instrumental in making this fight happen. The man who we were talking with and talking about this fight, and we had no issues whatsoever. He's a great man, he's a father, he's the manager. That is Shah Khan. Shah.
Thank you, Oscar. Good evening, everybody. I mean, I'd like to thank everybody for all the media to coming out today. I'd like to thank Team Canelo for accepting the fight for us, you know, and Golden Boy, Oscar. And you know, I mean, this fight was made so easy, I can't even believe it. You know, I mean, we were negotiating with Floyd before, and it never happened. It went to Edge, literally Edge, you know, literally confirmed that he didn't want it. Then it happened again with Manny Pacquiao. It happened exactly the same thing the way it happened with Floyd. End of the day, they didn't want the fight. And I really just have a lot of respect for Canelo here. He said, yes, I will fight Amir Khan. And Amir and our team, everybody at Khan Promotions, Virgil as well, you know, and all our advisors, we were involved in all the negotiations behind the scenes, and you know, we put this fight together. Amir is one of them guys, he will fight anybody, you know, and he wants the big fights. And out there, the only person out there left was Saul Canelo Alvarez. You know, that was the fight out there after Floyd, because Floyd's retired now, and I think today, as we sit here, I think Canelo is the #1 pound for pound out there, and Amir wants that fight. And, you know, it's been made. And these are the kind of fights Amir wants, the big fights, and his name's been mentioned with all these guys. And, you know, come May 7th, I think all you guys are gonna see fireworks in there, because these both guys are at their prime. You know, these are at their prime now, and it's gonna be really fireworks out there. And I wanna thank you, HBO, for putting this on pay-per-view. Thank you, everybody. And everybody's going to enjoy it, 7th of May. See you then.
Thank you very much. Also to the podium to say a few words. A man that is very instrumental in preparing Amir King Khan to be in the best shape possible for every single fight. He trains world champions. He builds world champions, and he's one of the top trainers in the world today. Let me introduce to you Virgil Hunter.
Thanks everybody for coming out and supporting this event. It's expected to be a great event. Keep being the fans that you are, supporting boxing, learning about boxing, and taking boxing to the next level in the near future. Thank you.
And now on to the fighter. He's from Bolton, Lancashire. Amir King Khan has a record of 31-3 with 19 knockouts. Was catapulted into the media spotlight after winning the silver medal at the 2004 Olympic Games in Athens. He turned professional following that year with an exciting first-round technical knockout victory over David Bailey. Amir Khan has numerous titles. He's faced everybody there is to face. He's willing to face everybody. He's willing to go the distance. He's willing to walk through the fire in order to be great. And that's what makes Amir Khan. So without any further ado, with a record of 31-3 and 19 knockouts, from Bolton, Lancashire, Amir King Khan.
It's great to be here. Just want to say a big thank yous to Golden Boy Promotions for making this fight happen. Team Canelo for giving me this opportunity, this massive opportunity to giving me, you know, to have this fight. And obviously we all know he's had a great career. I want to thank my advisor Al Heyman for advising me in my boxing career. Khan Promotions, you know, for all the hard work they do with me, you know, getting me the best fights I want. HBO, this fight is back. I'm back teamed up with HBO for this fight, so I'm quite excited to be back working with them. And you know, the media, you guys, all for turning up here. and the fans have been great. So I just want to say a big thank you for coming here. You know, this fight's going to be an exciting fight. It's something I've always dreamed of. And, you know, Canelo's an amazing fighter who has fought some big names in boxing. The reason I'm taking this fight is because I really believe I can win this fight. And otherwise, if I didn't believe I could win this fight, I wouldn't be here. Come May 7th, you guys are going to be up for shock. I was Canelo the accused one days, I see. But guys, you guys are going to enjoy it. You guys are going to enjoy this whole trip. I mean, you'll see all the hard work being done by both of us on HBO. You know, let's talk a little bit of Canelo. Canelo's a tough guy. You know, comes fighting forward. He's strong. He has a huge Mexican fan base. I mean, this fight is huge all around the world. I mean, me being from the UK, having a huge fan base there. But I'll tell you one thing now. Cinco de Mayo is May 7th. That's when the fight's going to be. But I tell you one thing, you're going to see more British flags in Vegas than the Mexican flag. This is what makes boxing great. This is what makes boxing amazing because, you know, I just want to thank my trainer for coming here. And Britain going to come and take the title. The middleweight world title's coming home with me, back to Great Britain. Thank you very much for everything. I'm going to see you all May 7th, guys. Bye-bye.
Amir, you're a brave man, Amir. You're a brave man. Wow. Wow. Come on. Tardes, noches.
Good night, everybody. Good evening.
Contentos como siempre aquí en Los Ángeles, siempre nos reciben bastante bien.
Very happy to be here. We always get a great reception.
Después de la tremenda actuación que dio Saúl contra Miguel Cotto y de tapar muchas bocas, entre ellas la de Freddy Roach, de tanta gente que no creía en nosotros.
After the great performance against Miguel Cotto, we shut many mouths, especially Freddy Roach's.
Ahora venimos muy ilusionados este 2016 para trabajar mejor que el año pasado.
We're very inspired for this new year, 2016, to work and be even better.
E ir por los mejores. Nosotros estamos listos. El 7 de mayo tenemos un gran compromiso.
And we want to fight against the best. This 7th of May, we're going to fight against the best.
Amir Khan es un gran peleador, tiene mucha experiencia en el terreno amateur, es valiente, tiene mucha técnica.
Amir Khan's a very good fighter. He's a great fighter. He's very valiant and he's very tough and technical as well.
Pero nos vamos a preparar bastante bien para salir con un triunfo.
But we're going to prepare well so we can win this fight.
Y después vamos a estar listos para ir por el que sea.
And after this fight, we'll fight anybody.
Nosotros siempre hemos peleado por los mejores.
We always fight the best.
Y vamos por el que sea.
And we'll fight anyone.
Gracias y
thank you.
Agradecidos con todos ustedes.
Go eat tacos.
Next up to the podium, I'd like to welcome my good friend. He is the manager and trainer for Canelo Alvarez to say a few words. And if we're lucky tonight, he might even sing a song for us. That is Don José Chepo Reynoso.
Buenas tardes.
Good evening.
Bien contento de estar terminando hoy una gira muy pesada. Fuimos a Inglaterra, Nueva York y hoy terminamos aquí en Los Ángeles, nuestra casa.
Very happy to be finishing this tour. We were in England, we were in New York, and now we're finishing in Los Angeles, our home.
Y ya listos para ponernos a trabajar fuerte.
And ready to
muy
work
fuerte.
hard, very hard.
Pero ya estamos acostumbrados al trabajo fuerte, por eso estamos aquí.
We're
Por
used to
eso
working
Saúl
hard.
ha llegado a donde ha llegado porque ha trabajado fuerte.
We're used to working hard. That's why Saúl has conquered so many things in sport, because he's worked hard.
Y bueno, los que el 7 de mayo no puedan ir a Las Vegas a la pelea,
And whoever can make it live on Cinco de Mayo in Las Vegas,
les voy a hacer una recomendación.
I'm going to recommend something.
En la tarde temprano se van a la carne para la asada.
In the early afternoon, go buy some carne for barbecue.
O las tortas ahogadas, la birria, los tamales, Al cabo los mexicanos somos bueno para eso.
Us Mexicans, we're very good for that.
Y luego, por las tecates bien heladas.
Go get some tecates, very cold.
Y si no, bueno, pues un tequila Casa México.
Go get tequila Casa México.
Eso ya lo pusieron ustedes. Ahora el Canelo les va a regalar lo que sigue. Un gran triunfo, una gran victoria, muy a lo mexicano, para que ese día, esa noche gritemos ¡Viva México! ¡Viva Jalisco! ¡Viva Zacatecas! ¡Gracias!
And after you buy that, Canelo's going to give you guys a great victory. ¡Viva México!
Gracias, gracias, Checo.
Zacatecas and Jalisco.
Muchas gracias. Thank you very much. At the tender age of 25, Mexico's Canelo Alvarez, who boasts a record of 46-1 with 32 knockouts, and is the current WBC Ring Magazine and lineal middleweight world champion, has conquered the boxing world over. He has captivating fans both at home and around the globe with his action-packed fighting style, charisma, and willingness to take off all challenges. He had a spectacular year in 2015, topping many best-of lists and earning recognition for Fighter of the Year, Fight of the Year, and Knockout of the Year. Without any further ado, let me introduce to you your very own champion de Guadalajara, Jalisco, México, Saúl Canelo Álvarez.
No voy a hablar mucho, solamente quiero agradecerle a toda la gente,
I'm not going to speak that much. I just want to thank everybody,
a todos los medios.
all the press.
Siempre que vengo me tratan muy bien.
Whenever I'm here, I'm treated very well.
Son los que cada día me motivan a seguir triunfando.
You guys motivate me to keep winning.
Los que cada día me levanto con esas ganas de triunfar.
Because of you, I wake up and I want to be triumphant.
De triunfar no solo para mí, sino también para ustedes.
Not only for me, but for you guys.
Me voy a preparar como siempre, al 100%.
I'm going to prepare like always, 100%.
Tengo un gran rival enfrente, un rival difícil, lo sabemos,
Difficult opponent.
pero estamos listos para esto y para más. Gracias a todos y nos vemos mayo 7.
I'm ready for this and much more. Thank you very much. We'll see you May 7th.
Universal City Walk, to all the fans, thank you very much. This concludes the press conference. Don't forget, T-Mobile Arena, Tecate, tickets are now on sale. Casa Mexico Tequila, May 7th, Cinco de Mayo weekend. We will see you there, HBO Live. We will now pose the fighters for pictures. Thank you very much, LA.
All right, everyone, remember we're on ESPN, we are live, May 7th, Las Vegas T-Mobile Arena. Saúl Canelo Álvarez taking on Amir King Khan. Going to be an event of the year. Don't forget, tickets are available now. We'll also be on pay-per-view. Golden Boy Promotions putting on Canelo versus Khan.
Universal City, if you are down with Amir King Khan, let me hear you make some noise right now. Now I want to know, a toda mi raza, If you're down with Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, make some noise for Canelo Alvarez! ¡Puro Zacatecas! ¡Y que viva México! ¡Que viva Saúl Canelo!